Sammy Gyamfi has the fixation of constantly putting out lies and falsehood and wants everybody to take. Let me tell you, there is nowhere that in this country the NDC completed 50 e-blocks. It's a lie, it's a falsehood, it's a consistent lie he's put out there. When you go to Parliament, Alfred, don't interrupt me, please. When you go to Parliament, the official documentation is there. And when you get to Parliament, you realize that the NDC completed only 29 of the e-blocks they started. Get Fund started 101 of those e-blocks. And then World Bank contributed to the rest. You'd realize that it's a total of 125 e-blocks that the NDC started. As at the time they were leaving office, they had only managed to complete 29 of those blocks. So if he says they borrowed the money, where is the money? We have had to come and complete those 30, we've completed almost 30 blocks in addition to their 29. Now the point is this, you sit here, you speak of debts, and yet you refuse to tell the people that the e-blocks that you built in the bushes, hundreds of kilometers away from the communities, without dormitory blocks, you left them there and this government has come to complete them. I have just given you a list of secondary schools that have been built by this government from scratch to correct that falsehood and consistent palpable lie. For some strange reason, he's been saying this lie for 5 years. And for some reason, my party and my government has also refused to call him out. It is a lie, it is false. All the communities I have mentioned to you, when you go to those communities, you see the school. But let me even tell you something. It is senseless. It is completely senseless to come to a district like mine, where I have 13 secondary schools, 13 secondary schools, and say that your solution to providing space for children to go to school is to go and build another school building kilometers away from the community. Go to Okwapman School. The level of infrastructure in Okwapman School alone, classroom blocks, dormitory blocks, dining halls, is about 20 of e-blocks put together. If you want, tomorrow, send your cameramen to Okwapman School. So if I have space in a secondary school like Okwapman School, there is so much land, even today. And my vision is to provide the access for children to go to school. You think the most sensible thing is for me to go and build an e-block in Mangwase without a dormitory block? How would the children in Okopon be able to go to Mangwase? And that is what this government is seeking to avoid. And that is why a lot of their e-blocks are still stuck in the bush, completed, and yet children are not attending. Let me also address this very, very important. I don't know whether your producers would scroll the freshly built secondary schools that I showed to them. Alfred, let me also indicate. I think
that, yes.
Maybe later, if you can do it now, you can do it later.
It is going to be, it's been acknowledged. Yes,
they've acknowledged that they have it.
He has received those pictures. Just
awesome, good. Now, you see, let me also, why is he?
No,
let me also make this point and make it rightly so. All the loans we have contracted since 2017 are here. And these documents are in Parliament. And when you go to the Ministry of Finance website, it's there. Go and pick each of them and see whether these loans that we contracted have been used for the purpose for which we build or not. The Ghana Secondary Cities Project, $150 million, 35 municipalities. I have given you an example of who. Go to Sunyani, go to Sanarugu, go to Kofoidia, go to Oda. These are projects out of this particular loan that was contracted by the government of Ghana. And these are into production. When you take a loan and build road, what is it? When you take a loan and build road, what is it? When you take a loan and build Tama and Pakadai railways, what is it? When you take a loan and you build Pokwase interchange, what is it? When you take a loan and build Obichebilamte interchange, what is it? So these are real investments that the government has made. And contractor loan, please, I'm not done.
Right, thank you very much.
I am not done. These are loans. These are loans that the government has taken.
As we run
no, but he spoke first. I will have to speak last. He spoke first. He spoke first. I have to speak last.
The viewers who have followed this will be very, very honest about the timing and allocated to both of you. Yes, finally.
Number one. I think the verdict around this table is very clear by majority of the panelists here, that this government has been very, very reckless in its borrowings, and that is what has plunged the country into the economic mess we have on our hands. And so for holders of government securities, who are going to take a haircut, meaning they are going to lose their money, they should know those responsible for their predicament. It is none other than the cousin of President Akufo-Addo, Ken Ofori-Atta, who profited from borrowings that he himself led through his company, the Data Bank, as a transaction advisor, Charles Adubuahe, and especially the Bawumia-led economic management team. Because these were the same people, Alfred, who told us in 2016 that a public debt of 120 billion was too much, that Mahama was borrowing too much, and that Yetisi were come there. The money is here. We don't have to borrow. They will borrow responsibly. They will reduce the rate of debt accumulation. So if our public debt has ballooned from 120 billion to over 400 billion, if debt servicing has ballooned from about 10 billion to now 50 billion, a 500% increase, if debt to GDP has moved from 56% as of December 2016 to now over 90%, and our economy has moved from B- to now below junk status, it is the handiwork of Ken Ofori-Atta, Dr. Bawumia, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and they must be held responsible. As for the lies Dennis continue to peddle, we don't have to give him any attention. You know why? Because the people watching us are discerning and can read in between the lines. You have sat on this platform and lied that when the NDC took office in 2009, we had money sitting in an account for the Eurojet Hospital projects. I have proven you wrong because you have no humility and integrity in you. You have not even been able to apologize for that. You have no shame. The school projects you have sent to your producer, and I'm very happy you didn't show it. Go to Abomosu and find out when the sword was cut for that project. The sword was cut by His Excellency John Dramani.
Can you imagine?
All the schools you have mentioned are all projects that have their roots in the next NDC Mahama government. My brother,
let me put it on record.
Why are you so jittery anytime I'm speaking? Why are you always behaving like a witch in a Holy Ghost filled church? When I'm speaking, can't you come and have my time? Let me make my. You gave me 5 minutes. Yes. Let me have my 5 minutes.
It's a minute left for you.
Now he speaks. You see, shameless people. They speak about we have borrowed for Pokwasi interchange. We have borrowed for Obechebi Elamte interchange. This clearly means that this man sitting here has no respect for truth. Because anybody watching me, just Google it. Because of time, I can't do that. Google it. Parliament approves loan for Obechebi Elamte interchange, Pokwasi interchange. All that was done in 2016 under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So, my brother, you have very little to show for the unprecedented resources you have had. For the records, the whole market project was built and almost completed under the Mahama government.
All right.
Abetifi was built under us. You should have completed it by now. Today it is at the mercy of the weather because you abandoned it for years. You should at least have some respect for the people of this country.
Sammy
the people
Gyamfi,
of Labadi, the people of Shama, who you have deceived. You promised them hospital.
National Communications Officer of the NDC
to provide
and let me say this, Dennis Miracles, you were supposed to I just want to put it on record. You were supposed to come in. I was supposed to start with you, but
you were supposed. You told me you were supposed to start with you. You want to wrap up?
So
you told me you were supposed to start.
Apologize for the lie.
Dennis Miracles Aboagye is the director of local government decentralization and rural development at the presidency.